Aren't you tired of the Indian education system and the economy where unemployment is at an all time high, where universities, coaching institutions, and schools are exploiting students, giving them false promises, and after graduating, also, these kids are not able to find good jobs or what they expected out of their career? This is exploitation because on a day to day basis, I'm speaking to students my age, students and young people my age, and they do not know, they do not know what to do out of their careers. Their parents are forcing them to do something, and they have no argument to defend themselves. If somebody wants to do some kind of odd career, that student has no support system around him or her, and they do not know what kind of path they can take in order to make that career into a success. Right? The whole world is just telling you to do this, do this, do this, go to college, then do this, then do this, and then come out, and then still you have no job. Okay, apparently that is better than, trying the career of your dreams. I was speaking to a kid recently. He was around 17 years old from New Delhi. And I was just talking to him, bro, like, what are you studying and this and that. And then he just started crying. He just started crying on the call. He's like, sir, मुझे job दिला दो, job दिला दो, job दिला दो. I'm like, भाई क्या हुआ? But like, what happened? Like, why aren't you studying and all? He's like, my parents are not letting me study, like some family issue he had. And the way he was crying, I just got fucking pissed off that how can our system produce children like this where they don't even have a basic support system in terms of what they want to do with their careers. And listen, yeah, like I told him to like, obviously he had applied for one of my jobs actually. So I was hiring for a video editor and he had applied for that job. And I just told him, so bro, do you know how to video edit? He's like, no, but sir, मुझे job दिला दो, job दिला दो. I'm like, okay, how many more job listings did you apply to? अरे sir, मैं रोज 50 को apply करता हूँ, blah 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 blah. I asked him, अभी तक एक भी call आया तेरे को? Like regarding, like, did you ever get a call back after applying to these hundreds of job listings? He said no. Then I told him, then what the fuck are you doing? What the hell are you doing now? Your life, like, this is not the way to do it, my friend. Like, I literally told him, bro, this is not the way to do it. You take my number. I'm gonna help you out one-on-one. How to get a career, how to get your career started in the industry that you want. Doesn't matter what experience you have. I told him, listen, bro, I'll start you off because I was in a similar position. Not where I was crying, I didn't know what to do, but regardless of my experience, regardless of my qualifications, I was getting good jobs in the industry. And in whatever industry I wanted, I could have gotten good jobs. And I was getting good jobs. If you just scroll on my channel, if you just see who I am, I know the game. I know the solution to the unemployment problem in India. There is a huge market gap right now. A market gap in like a business sense where employers, as in business owners, they are saying that they cannot find employees at all. Whether it's the hospitality industry or the manufacturing sector or pharma or IT or anywhere, you speak to anybody that is even remotely involved in the hiring process, they are all saying that it is very difficult to find employees right now, good employees right now. And at the same time, there is lakhs and lakhs of people being pumped out every year that are graduating, freshly graduating, and they are not able to find jobs. The official statistic is that 42% of graduates under 25 in India are unemployed right now. That is shameful if you ask me, and that is a business opportunity where we need to make sure these 42% of the people are being matched with their respective companies and industries that would want them. But the problem is that these graduates, they are unemployable. They are shit employees. They have no idea on what a business exactly wants. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to find jobs. Nothing. Just school ने बोला ये डिग्री ले लो, ये काम में आएगा, वो काम में आएगा. अरे कुछ काम में नहीं आएगा. कुछ काम में नहीं आया. And now these students are suffering. And the staffing and recruitment industry in India itself is expected to reach $48.5 billion by 2030. There is lots of money to be made, and I'll tell you what the existing companies are doing. Companies like Indeed or Apna or Hirect, all these companies which are involved in the recruitment, connecting employees with, employees, they're solving the surface level problem where it's just like, employer puts a job listing, employees apply, and then the employer has to do everything. But the root problem is that these students are useless. How do we convert them from useless? And I'm being very honest right now. I'm not trying to insult anybody or anything. These employees are useless. Now, the problem now is that how do we convert these useless people into something that employers are looking for, really are looking for, and that too in the shortest period of time. And many people have told me that it's not possible to come up with a solution in this kind of a space. It's very difficult because the skills that makes an employee good cannot be taught. We're talking about things like determination, passion, continuous improvement, the desire to achieve more, the desire to do the best for themselves, to be the best version of yourself every day. These things, they cannot be taught to people. I believe, yes, that is true to a certain extent, but like a large part of this solution we can actually solve in terms of how do they actually find jobs and tactics they can use to get salary increments as fast as possible. Skills that are practically needed, not traits, but skills that are practically needed in the workforce and stuff like that. And this leads us to the product that I'm building, which is called JobUme. And we are focused on this exact problem where we are converting unemployable people into employable within the span of around 30 days. But my problem right now is that my solution, I know it works because it works for me, right? I've done it. And what I've learned, I've just put it on paper and in video format. The problem is that my solution only works for the top 30% of the smartest people that enroll in the course. That is a problem because I want it to reach the masses. Okay. And for that, it needs to be simplified to the point where even a 5-year-old could understand it and really apply it in a very frictionless format. It needs to be at least around 60 to 75% success rate with whoever signs up to the course. This is where I'm asking for your help now. If you believe that this is a cause worth fighting for, the unemployment, the corrupt and disgusting education system that has ruined more lives than it's saved or improved, the universities that are charging lakhs of rupees for teaching bullshit skills, basically everybody that is against young people, that they just have a fucking profit motive. That's it. And I'm talking about these exact like schools and universities and all these coaching institutions, the blatant scam that they are doing. Byju's fell. Everybody else is next now if we make this work. So what I'm asking is for you to come join me on this project. I know I'm just starting out. I know I don't have much to offer you in terms of money, or rather I don't have any money at all to give you. But as I said, I want you to join this project. If this interests you in the slightest, even in the slightest, I want you to join me on this project. We are looking for strategists that can come up with ideas and suggest solutions. We are looking for video editors. We are looking for social media managers, copywriters. We're looking for people in sales to sell the product. We're looking for trainers and coaches that actually execute the training and coaching process to make sure that people get jobs as fast as possible that have signed up for the program. We're looking for developers for our web application that I told you about. We're looking for product developers, suggesting similar to the strategists where you have to suggest ideas and like see what the best moves are forward to make the product better and easier to use. And the main goal is to just increase the success percentage of people that are joining into the course. We need photo editors, and finally we need representatives that speak to companies and then get them on board. And then we are working with these companies to make it even easier for these students to get placement as fast as possible. And finally, other miscellaneous stuff that I may not have thought of till now. Listen, it does not matter how much time you have. This is not some full-time internship or part-time internship or part-time full-time job. Listen, even if you have 1 hour a day, if you believe in this like product that I'm building, that we are building, if you believe in the cause, I do not care if you have half an hour per day. I don't care if you have 1 hour a week. I don't care if you have a few hours a month. If you want to join me on this project, you are welcome. I have a Google Forms link in the description. All I need is your name, number, and what you think you can offer. Even if you have no skills right now, no qualification, even if you don't know how you can help this project, just sign up and we'll figure out a way for you to help us. We'll figure out something for you. You'll be involved somehow. And it'll be a meaningful kind of work. Whoever's watching till here, you know how bad the problem is, and you are frustrated with all this nonsense that's going on in the economy. That's why I'm inviting you to join me. I've explained to you, the market gap is there. It's a multi-billion dollar industry. If we can even figure out like one part of this solution somewhere, somehow, there's no way it doesn't work. And unlike anybody else in the industry, we are focusing on the root problem. And solving the root problem is always going to be more difficult than solving a surface level problem. The bigger the problem we solve, the more money that we're gonna make. But the only problem is that bigger problems are usually harder to solve. I'm just literally asking you to trust me right now. And even if this goes bust and we don't figure out anything for the company, like nothing works out, even after a few months, not a single rupee made, you still fought for a worthy cause. And if you want to treat this like an internship, you can. At the end of the 60 days, if you choose to leave, you can get an internship certificate. Or whenever you choose to leave, you can get an internship certificate from me, from our company. And yeah, but that's not the main goal. But if you want to treat it as an internship, you are more than welcome to. So I'm looking forward to work with you. Link is in the description. All I need is your name, your number, your age, the skills you have. Yeah, any other details that would be good for me. I fucking hope that this turns into something insane, and I can't wait for you guys that are signing up right now to be the founding members of this project. Thank you for watching till here, and I'm looking forward to working with you.